Austin, Texas. You can hear from my accent. I'm not from here originally. My name is Brigitte BENQUET. I'm the CEO of Unified Finance Organization. We offer fractional CFO services. I will say mostly to international technology startups, but we do work also with a few, solid brick and mortar and real estate companies. I'm representing both myself and David Greenbaum today. He's the CEO of OnPlan, which is a SaaS company that offers financial modeling as a service. He was pulled at the last minute to board meeting presentation, so he can't be with us, but I'll speak for both of us. So to answer your question, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, and what I'm absolutely want to talk about is I believe that the winning game plan right now is adapting quickly to what's being thrown at us. We don't, control everything, but how do we adapt? So in my few minutes today, I want to promote, I'm a hammer, so everything's a nail to me, right? Something that's really important, an important financial technique that radically helps lift the uncertainty in times of total chaos and uncertainty. Even when you don't know what you don't know. And I'm talking about financial modeling, a certain particular financial modeling, which I call DEFCON planning. DEFCON is a military term, readiness, preparation. And it's the DEFCON approach applied to financial modeling that I'd like to talk about for a few minutes. That involves running numerous scenarios out of one same model and bringing light to all the different possibilities and helping trigger that creativity, but put it in numbers. So I'm going to share, because it's very short time, two big mistakes, common mistakes I see when I talk with clients, with companies, with businesses that I frequently encounter, and then two of my top secrets about financial modeling. So the two mistakes, the first one that I see is people thinking that because things are uncertain, because you don't know what's going on and what's going to happen, and nobody can tell, and I don't have a crystal ball either, that it's a waste of time to put numbers together and run scenarios because nobody knows. And then the second mistake is, as Rodney said earlier, people think it's too complicated, too expensive, doesn't apply to them. That's just a technique reserved for big global multinational, which is where I come from, by the way, and where I learned that technique. But I know this is not intuitive, but regarding of the size of your business, unless you're very, 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 very lucky, which happens, one secret of navigating safely to the other side financially, whether you're in a steep downturn or steep upturn, it's actually to go through the financial discipline of having your books together and doing financial modeling. And that includes, on an ongoing basis, being able to have visibility over the key performance elements, of your business, learning from what's going on a real-time basis. And as you do this, you're actually sharpening your tools of forecasting ability, which is extremely useful. And it's not as complicated as you would think, as long as you learn to leverage the technology. The technology in the last 10 years has totally exploded in terms of decreasing in price and exploding in capabilities, and also applying due process. And that's where people like David and I are here to help with that, to coach people and to teach you to fish, basically. We're not giving you a fish, we're teaching you to fish. And here's my two secrets that I want to share today. The first one is, how do you know you have a good model? A good model is going to lighten the path for execution. Ideas are great. You can run all these scenarios you want. Execution is really key. A good model does not complicate further the things that are already complicated, but it enlightens you. It brings clarity. It makes your choices a little clearer. It prepares you for the opportunities. My favorite saying is that luck is where opportunity meets preparedness, and it prepares you. And as Rodney was saying as well, there is something very magic about simple questions you ask when you do good financial modeling. What if? How might we do that? Back to Susan, and the end question, right? And bringing those questions to the team, working them with numbers so that you actually have something to execute to. The second secret is you can make financial modeling easier. You know, there's a saying about finance, it's compounded simplicity, so it can be pretty complicated, but it can make it more affordable, more enjoyable for you and your team if you actually leverage the newest technology in the market. And as well, apply the due process. And that's why I'd asked David Greenbone to be here because he is developing one of those apps that makes it really fun. So if you want to learn more about DEFCON planning, you can find me on LinkedIn. I wrote an article recently on this. I'm happy to give a free, quick 30 minutes free consultation. If you're already doing top-notch financial modeling, I will always be happy to share best practices with people who are practicing this. And in conclusion, yes, COVID is tragic, and there is a tragedy, and we need to confront and face it, but there's a lot of rich opportunities right now. I'm hearing, and I know also in the building and real estate industry, low-tech, high-tech, I always encourage, like Matt said, my customers to protect their balance sheet right now. This is not the time to, you really want to protect your balance sheet and make sure you extend your runway, but also look for strategic opportunities, collaboration opportunities, just like the exchange idea you were putting forward to implement some interesting change. Maybe some projects that were low priority starts becoming high priority now. And if I had more time, I have plenty of success stories for the last few weeks of people either coming with an idea, like one of my customers is 3D printing. Well, they stopped printing auto parts for automobile, and they started printing masks initially, and now parts for ventilators. Or this morning, one of my customers in Greece was approached by a large company. Hey, can you, with your technology, help me disinfect my building, right? There's many very interesting stories happening right now. And, but anyway, that's for another conversation. We're happy to help. I think that the kind of collaboration that this event fosters is really good. And thank you for keeping everybody connected and helping throw ideas at each other.